Please, it wasn't me.
Yeah, they all say that. I'm afraid it's the gallows for you, girl.
No, wait!
But why not? You must.
No, 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 no!
She needs you. Reconsider.
For the 5th time, Mr. Blesker. No!
They're starving her.
I don't care. Angela! Angela! Escort Mr. Blesker to the door, please. This appointment is over.
You're condemning my daughter to death!
Mr. Blesker, your daughter has been charged with 1st-degree murder. No alibi, knife in hand. She's fucked.
You monster. You absolute monster!
Come hell or high water, I am not taking this case!
You're taking this case?
I'm a prosecuting advocate. Why do you need me?
Kenny Arbor, the dead kid. Name ring a bell?
The only other Arbor I know is Arbor Shipping.
Bingo! The Arbor family have been staunch supporters of the party for decades. It's re-election year and they've just lost their boy. Now, if they've lost faith in our justice system, then they might consider moving down south.
What if the girl didn't do it?
Well, I'm sure a man of your talents will see through this situation.
And if I don't?
Your term's nearly finished. The party would be happy for you to serve out the rest of your term back in Blighty. Unless, of course, you'd rather stay on here. And things are getting worse. Aren't they?
This came for you this morning.
Tosser.
You can't seriously be taking on this case.
This could be our ticket out of this hellhole.
You mean your ticket? What about me? What am I going to do back in England? I mean, it's embarrassing. 15 years, you've never lost a case, and now you're taking orders from that bastard.
That bastard is the governor. We do as he says. And besides, I've had enough of this flea-ridden cesspit.
So what are you doing here? You're a prosecutor, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Is it because they think that you can get her off? Listen, they're all guilty scum in here. And she's no different.
You don't know that.
But you do. I heard that they found the boy face down in his own blood, and that she was there. Like I said, guilty scum. I'll keep her in here. Just yell if you need anything.
I don't understand. You're meant to be helping me, but you want me to plead guilty.
Exactly. You'll do 10 years hard labour, which is better than the alternative.
Which is?
Think about it.
But I didn't do it. Nobody believes me. Nobody cares about the facts.
The facts? Let's take a look at the facts. You were found with a knife. You were heard arguing with a boy. You were seen at the gates. You were involved with him. Need I go on?
I was never involved. He came on to me. He beat me and he used to say nobody could touch him because of who his dad was.
You were afraid. It was self-defence.
No.
Then what did happen? The governor's appointing a special tribunal to hear the case. They want this thing settled quick. That means a single arbiter we've got to impress.
Surely that works in our favour.
I doubt it. We're pissing them off with a not guilty plea. The governor's appointed Arbiter Dwight. He's a corrupt little shit. Refers to himself as the Hammer. Everyone else calls him the governor's weasel. That's not all. They've called in a favour from out west. This man, Blair Wicks. He's one of their top advocates, specialises in corporate law. By all accounts, he's meticulous and a hardened party man.
Can you stop him?
I don't know. With this evidence, I just don't know. He's aggressive, ruthless, cunning, and also a bit of a prick.
You know, you've already lost this game.
We haven't started yet.
She'll hang for this.
Okay, let's play.
Court's now in session. You may begin your opening testimonies, gentlemen. I think, gentlemen, we shall have a recess until tomorrow morning.
You're playing risky game. The party won't be pleased with this, Vernon.
You've been drinking.
So?
You only come on to me when you're drunk.
Fine. Well, how about we talk about the case then? What's going on with that little girl? Have you got her to admit it yet?
Angela, she didn't do it.
You can't be serious. Vernon, if you go against the party now, we're both finished. What am I going to do?
It's not just about you, for once.
No. It was supposed to be about us.
Mac!
Fuck! You scared the shit out of me. What are you doing here?
Waiting to come in? Thanks for the note. You shouldn't have gone to the trouble. I can see how busy you are.
There's no bother, really. Besides, I like to do my bit for the party. So, what do I owe this pleasure?
Blood?
Not mine, I presume.
Hardly. The prosecution hasn't provided a single piece of evidence relating to the blade. I want to know why.
The Arba case? And that's my problem, because...
I can't be playing silly bollocks with you. They're passing the verdict tomorrow. I thought a fresh perspective might have been useful.
I'd be surprised if they hadn't run a benzidine test on the knife. It'll tell you if blood's been on the knife, unless it's been wiped clean. In any case, it won't tell you whose blood's been on the knife.
The highest profile case in years, and no one even bothered to check the murder weapon.
Maybe it should be you that's reassigned if you can't figure this out.
Is that right?
The party says she's guilty. That should be enough. Unless they have to provide scientific evidence for this. And if they have to provide evidence, then they'll have to provide that for other things.
What other things?
I'm being hypothetical.
Indeed. Dissidence is a dangerous pastime, especially with re-election next year.
I serve the party. Even now. is a reduced phenolphthalein based solution. Assuming the blade is porous enough, it can tell you if blood has ever been on the knife.
How will I know?
If she's guilty, it'll turn pink. Then, you've done your job.
Mr. Wedge, it's late.
Or early. Depends on your perspective.
Have you got news?
No. I just need you to know what's at stake for me. If I prove you right, I stand to lose my wife, my career, and my reputation, but if I lose...
Mr. Wedge, my life is on the line. Sober up, Mr. Wedge. Big day tomorrow.
The knife. When did you get it?
The knife? Dunno. Why?
It was new?
Yeah? What's it matter?
For this to work, I need you to answer me one question. Has there ever been blood on the knife? Even a tiny amount?
No. No, I don't think so.
I've got a plan that might just save you. I intend to dip the knife into this solution. If you're guilty, the solution will turn pink. Will it turn pink? If this solution turns pink, then you must punish her for her terrible crime. If it remains clear, then you must set her free.
With respect, this is highly irregular. The defense has had sufficient time to present their evidence.
This line of inquiry has only just presented itself.
With respect, Mr. Wedge is not sufficiently qualified to perform such a scientific act.
Agreed. You are not a qualified scientist, Mr. Wedge. Therefore, you may not perform this test.
If it pleases the court, I believe Bethany Blesker is innocent. She understands the significance of this test and what will happen if the solution turns colour. I ask myself one question. What guilty man would allow me to take this test?
Mr. Wedge, how can I ever repay you?
It's fine, Mr. Blesker. Your fee's been generously provided by the party.
Then why did you want me here?
Because there's one answer we both need to know. We're going to perform the test for our benefit. Hand me the knife, Mr. Blesker.
Yes. Make your test, Mr. Wedge. Make your test now.